When you talk about voices that shaped reggae, voices that defined dancehall, and voices you recognize from the very first note, you can't go far without mentioning Barrington Levy. Born in Clarendon, Jamaica in 1964, Barrington didn't just enter reggae music, he transformed it. From early on, it was clear he had something special. A voice still untouched by age, unmistakably bright, and powerful enough to cut through any sound system session in Jamaica. Before he became the icon we know today, young Barrington started out with his cousin Everton Dakers in a short-lived duo called The Mighty Multitude. Their first song, My Black Girl, may not have set the charts on fire, but it was enough to get people talking. People heard that tone rich, youthful, and already filled with soul. By 14, Barrington was stepping into dance halls as a solo artist, commanding crowds far older than him. He was still a kid, but in Jamaica's music scene, he was already a rising force. Not long after, two key producers recognized the potential in this teenage singer, Hyman Wright of Jaw Life and Henry Junjo Laws. Together with the legendary Roots Radix Band, they created a run of songs that would cement Levy as the voice of a new era. Tracks like Englishman, Collie Weed, Looking My Love, and Wedding Ring Aside weren't just hits, they set a new blueprint for the dancehall sound. By 1980, Barrington had already released multiple albums, even before albums were a major thing in Jamaica. His sound was everywhere, on sound systems, on radio, and in the hearts of fans. And with the release of Robin Hood, he didn't just become a star, he became a phenomenon. His popularity exploded across the UK as well, especially during the early 80s reggae boom. Barrington was touring, performing at major festivals, and collaborating with DJs like Ja, Thomas, Toyan, and Trinity. Reggae Sunsplash? He was there again and again. A true showstopper. And in the midst of all this came the tracks that would define him for generations. Under Me, Sensi, Here I Come. Songs so iconic they traveled beyond reggae into jungle, drum and bass, hip-hop, and even pop culture. Here I Come became a major UK hit in 1985, introducing Barrington's voice to entirely new audiences. That same year, he walked onto the stage at the BBC and delivered one of his most unforgettable performances, a moment that still lives on in the minds of fans. During this crucial era of Barrington's rise in the United Kingdom, Jetstar helped carry his music even further. We distributed two of his most celebrated albums, Here I Come, Love the Life You Live. These releases brought Barrington's sound into homes across Britain and Europe, allowing a whole new generation to experience the energy, the storytelling, and the unmistakable vibrance of his music. Jetstar played a meaningful role in amplifying his voice at a time when reggae was expanding into a global movement, and Barrington Levy was one of its brightest ambassadors. But the story doesn't stop in the 80s. Through the 1990s, Barrington's voice became a cornerstone of the exploding jungle and hardcore scenes. Producers sampled him, reworked him, and built new genres around the raw electricity of his vocals. Tracks like Tribal Bass with Rebel MC brought him right back into the UK charts. Suddenly, Barrington Levy wasn't just a reggae icon, he was woven into the very DNA of British dance culture. Then came Living Dangerously in 1998, featuring Bounty Killer, a project that reignited his mainstream success and took him into the US market. He collaborated widely. Long Beach Dub, All Stars, Slightly Stupid, Shine, Aphrodite. Barrington's voice flowed effortlessly through reggae, hip-hop, jungle, drum and bass, and beyond. The timeless quality of his tone meant he could fit anywhere and still sound unmistakably like himself. In the 2000s and 10s, he continued to record, perform, and reinvent his classics. His acoustic album, Acousticality, earned him a Grammy nomination in 2016, proof that even decades into his career, Barrington Levy remained one of the most powerful voices in reggae. And the recognition continues. In 2021, he appeared on the Gorillaz track Meanwhile, introducing his sound to an entirely new generation once again. And in 2023, Rolling Stone ranked him among the 200 greatest singers of all time, placing him at number 119. A testament to a voice that has transcended genres, decades, and borders. Today, Barrington Levy stands as one of Jamaica's most influential and beloved artists, a performer whose music shaped not just reggae and dancehall, but the evolution of modern global music. From the dance halls of Clarendon to chart success in the UK to collaborations around the world, his journey is a story of pure talent, resilience, and innovation. And Jetstar Music is proud to have been part of that journey, helping share his unforgettable sound with audiences far and wide.